Good morning this Tuesday, the 16th of January 2024. I'm Grady Wolf, market analyst with Bell Direct. Wall Street was closed on Monday for the Martin Luther King Jr. Day holiday, but over in Europe, markets started the week lower as investors in the European region prepare for the World Economic Forum in Switzerland. The Stock 600 fell 0.5% on Monday, while Germany's DAX closed the day down 0.49%. The French CAC lost 0.72%, and in the UK, the FTSE 100 ended the day at 0.4% lower. Germany's DAX closed in the red after fresh GDP data indicated the economy contracted 0.3% in 2023 amid rising interest rates, weaker domestic and foreign demand, and higher inflation in the region. Despite the 0.3% contraction in the region, Germany's GDP was still 0.7% higher in 2023 than pre-pandemic in 2019. Locally on Monday, the ASX was little unchanged, with the key index closing the day down just 0.03% as a 2.11% surge in energy stocks was offset by losses among materials, healthcare and utilities companies. Uranium stocks have enjoyed an extended rally into the first trading weeks of 2024 as global sentiment around nuclear energy continues to rise. Locally, Boss Energy and Paladin Energy rose over 9% and 7% respectively on Monday. On the legal battles front yesterday, Santos and Qantas had very different outcomes that led to mixed reactions from investors. Santos shares rallied almost 4% after the mining giant received the green light to push ahead with laying the pipe at its $5.8 billion Timor Sea gas project after the federal court judge rejected cultural and environmental evidence from a group seeking to halt the project. Qantas shares, on the other hand, fell 4.44% on Monday on news that the airline is engaged in another legal case with its workforce over alleged underpayment of its aircraft engineers. Ahead of Tuesday's trading session on the ASX, the local market is set to open the day 0.3% lower, and that's taking no lead from Wall Street overnight as the US was closed for that holiday. On the economic calendar front today, we can expect Westpac's consumer confidence data for January out this morning, with the expectation of a slight rise by 0.5% for the first month of the year. That's down from a 2.7% rise that ended 2023 on a high for consumers. Looking at commodities this morning, oil is trading 0.1% lower at $72.61 a barrel. Uranium is up 1.65% at $92.50 a pound. Gold is up 0.26% at $2,054 an ounce, and iron ore is down 2.92% at $133 a tonne amid ongoing weak economic growth fears out of China. One Aussie dollar is buying 67 US cents, 97.07 Japanese yen, 52.31 British pence, and 1 New Zealand dollar and 8 cents. And now let's dive into some trading ideas for your consideration today. Bell Potter has increased the price target on Santana Minerals from $1.40 to $1.85 and maintain a speculative buy rating on the gold explorer and developer after the company released an update outlining it is awaiting one last batch of infill drilling results before commencing an updated Rise and Shine mineral resource estimate. Bell Potter's re-rating follows an update on the outlook for gold price forecasts, a modification to Bell's notional development scenario to confine the initial project development to an open pit mine development on the Rise and Shine deposit, and an increase in exploration value to account for unutilised mineral resources. And Bell Potter has maintained a buy rating on GrainCorp but has slightly decreased the 12-month price target on the end-to-end grain logistics company following a review of key drivers at the end of harvest season, including improved soil moisture and tighter domestic wheat premiums. The reason for the slight decline in price target is due to NPAT expectation being reduced by around 4% in FY24 on lower assumed crush margins. And that's all we have time for this morning. Have a terrific Tuesday, and as always, happy investing.